Hi, my name's Hannah and I'm here with NSTV at the Nottingham Rugby Club in West Bridgford, and I'm here to interview some of the squad before their game against the Cornish Pirates. Hi, today I'm here with
Ben Paris, Head Performance Analyst at Nottingham Rugby.
Yarnell, Scrum Half.
Ellis Mee, fullback.
How did you get into this role?
So I've always been interested in the stats side of stuff, and then during my time at university I got the opportunity to do a placement year, so I went to Leicester Tigers to do a placement, and did one down there, enjoyed it. And once I graduated uni, started looking for jobs still in this side. Rugby's more my background, so that's why I've gone the rugby side of stuff, rather than like into the other sports. But
So I'm assuming you played?
Not properly. I played a little bit in school, but nothing much. No, my main sport was athletics.
Oh wow, okay, that's
So,
a very different sport
yeah.
to this. So what are some of your personal goals for today's match?
Hopefully a win. Bonus point would be nice, but the weather's not really made it so we're going to do our best to just get a win out, whatever that looks like.
Today's game, I think, just need a win and then hopefully some tries as well.
What specific areas of the team's game have you been focusing on, and improving, like you personally?
So I've just been responsible for getting up a load of clips. So the coach has gone, we want to focus on these areas during the past few weeks. 'Cause last time we played was back in April, sorry. So we identified some areas that we wanted to improve during that, and so they said, can we have these? I said, yeah. So got those, and also got any clips of examples of how we could beat the opposition today.
So you're playing Cornish Pirates, that's it, right?
Yes, yeah, Cornish Pirates today. We made the trip down to them back in January, 7-hour coach journey. Wasn't fun, but unfortunately we have to go there. Otherwise we basically lose the game automatically.
Yeah.
So
this interview is going to come out post game.
Yeah.
What do you think? What improvements do you think that the team has made to beat Cornish? Did they win the last game against?
No,
they didn't. So
no,
what
we unfortunately
improvements?
lost.
As a stats analyst, what improvements have you aided them into?
Yeah. So we've kind of gone after our defence. So during the last game, our defence wasn't the best.
Yeah.
We got cut quite a bit. So we've really gone after our defensive work and making sure that we actually are set as a defensive team and that we press as one. And so there's not massive gaps for them to be able to exploit us. And then as well, we've just tidied up the attack.
How do you handle setbacks and losses in rugby, and just as an individual and as a team?
I think you always have to reflect on what the setbacks were, and then you think about what could you have done better. Especially being a group of lads, it makes it a lot easier coming together. You can reflect together, you can reflect with the coaches, and it's really about just being honest and having those frank conversations, because sometimes you don't want to hear what you need to work on, but it's about acknowledging that and then taking it in your stride into the next week's game.
Just take them on the chin and then got to move on to the next one, because each week comes at its own, so got to move on. If
you could play any other position other than the one you're currently playing, what one would you go for and why?
I'd be a fullback, just because you get nice time with the ball in your hands and you don't have to be in amongst it with the forwards.
I would say back row, number 7 or 6, just get stuck in everywhere, all over the park.
What advice would you give to aspiring rugby, analysts who are just starting out their career?
I don't know. It'd be just kind of, you need to make sure you enjoy it, because it's a long hours. So if you're and ahhing and going, do I want to, do I not? You need to be certain, yes, this is what I want to do. It's long hours and there's nothing we can do about that. And then it's just trying to get some experience wherever possible, even if it's watching games at home and just jotting stuff down and making reports, because then you can always send it to coaches that you're going to apply for their jobs and all that. And you can see what they think, and then you've got the experience of doing some of the role. Obviously not in a professional environment, or you can put it out there and see what other.
You're the youngest person on the squad, am I right in saying that? What is one thing that you just what's a difference by being one of the youngest guys on the squad? Or something you find difficult?
I'd say managing uni as well, playing rugby.
You're uni as well?
So I'm still at uni, still in second year.
What uni are you at?
NTU, Nottingham Trent.
Oh,
I know.
We're here with uni
I
all.
know. Nottingham Trent, so probably managing, playing as well.
That's good. Does anyone on your team have a weird pre-game superstition, tradition that they complete and that you find weird?
Harry Graham takes his Red Bull out of his tin, puts in a water bottle and shakes it so it's flat, so he's just drinking flat Red Bull out of a water bottle.
Don't think that tastes nice.
That's just weird.
The weirdest. I don't know anyone else's, but mine's I tie my laces on the try line as soon as I come up for the pre-prep.
Have not tripped over yet?
I have not, no.
Okay, well, I don't want to jinx it, so hopefully you don't trip over today.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Final question.
Yeah.
I believe your team already does have a mascot, but if you had to choose the mascot based on, just the team you're playing this year, what would your mascot be?
So our history being in Nottingham probably should be something to do with like an Archer, Robin Hood's, that side of stuff. So I'd gonna have to say something like that, but probably a bit of a buffed up Robin Hood.
Yeah, just a buffed up Robin
Buffed
Hood.
up Robin Hood, so if someone runs at him, he's able to just knock
So
them
like
off.
a rugby Robin Hood.
Yeah, rugby Robin Hood.
If you had to have your your mascot inspired off of a real rugby player, who would it be?
Just in case this gets out there, I'm going to say the head coach, Craig Hammond. I think he'd be a great rugby mascot.
I think we're pretty standard with the deer already. That's quite a cool one. And then maybe a Robin Hood and one would be pretty.
I'd say a bear. Bear's really intimidating. Yeah.
And why a bear?
If your team come see a bear walking around, it's really intimidating. So.
Oh, not the music.